Hey guys, video number 1, plumber's education. Basically, I'll give you guys an overview of what the channel is going to be about. Very simply, what I feel I can give you is the very simple information to start your own one-person, low overhead, low capital business in any type of service. Basically, it could be anything from a photographer to an interior designer to a lawyer to a plumber, any service business where you deal with the public mostly, business, personal, corporate, whatever setting you really want to reach to. It doesn't matter. The rules are the same for everybody. I've been doing this for a long time as a one-man wrecking crew, so to speak, and I've been pretty successful at it. I can't tell you I make millions every year. I don't. There is only so much that one person can do, but as I'll tell you guys, it's a lot easier to do everything on your own if you could just wrap your head around waking up every day, working hard, putting in the hours, having the confidence that you need. That's all you really need, is the confidence, and you get the job done, and you make a lot of money doing it. When people talk about business, everyone always thinks it's a very intimidating thing where you need to know numbers and profits and spreadsheets. What people don't understand is that you don't need any of that at all, actually. What you're selling is not what your actual service is. You're simply selling trust and reliability, or whatever you want to call it. Trust and confidence more than anything. Most people who hire you, they clearly don't know more than you're going to know, because otherwise they would do it themselves. So you just have to deliver, show them that you're competent, and make them feel good about the entire experience, more than anything. They're not going to remember what job you did. They're not going to understand what job you did. They're just going to remember that they were happy in how you made them feel with the entire process, and that you delivered on what you said you were going to deliver on. That's the first thing to understand. You don't need expensive equipment. You don't need expensive tools. You don't need expensive techniques. You don't need the best of anything. You just need what I like to call, what our parents taught us in the basics. And you could really make a living off of those basic characteristics. You show up on time. You speak articulately. You make sure that they understand that they know what they're getting. And you deliver what you say you're getting. You pick up the phone, and be professional throughout the entire thing, and you will get the job way more often than not. Most of my customers over the years, I'd say at least a third of them I got, and they told me, because I was the only one who picked up the phone. Not any doing of my own, except I picked up the phone, that they had someone ready and available to be there when they needed them. A third of my jobs, a third, just from picking up the phone. They didn't know me, they didn't ask me about the price, they didn't negotiate anything. They said, you're the only one who picked up the phone, the job is yours. It really is that simple. Now, what's not simple is the day in, day out grinding of picking up the phone. People do it for a week, they're excited, they're ready to go, and then all of a sudden they revert to basic laziness. You could spin it whatever way you like it, but basically you're lazy. And you decide, well, I don't need that client, I don't need that client. You do. In the beginning, you need every single person who's willing to listen and who's willing to write the check. Remember that. That is the most important thing. You do whatever you have to do in the beginning to get a network of people who trust you and like you. And from that branch, that is all you need. You don't need to spend $1 on marketing, advertising, Facebook, nothing. No, nothing. You just need to pick up your phone, have a working phone number, a working email, whatever you want to call it, basic, and pick up the phone every day. And when things are good and you say, oh, I'm comfortable, keep picking up the phone. You are never comfortable. That is the curse of being in business. If you really want to succeed, you never are comfortable. And I'll be honest with you, that's very hard to live with. Very hard to live with daily. It's very hard for your family to live with. If you're married, a wife, husband, kids, the whole nine. If you have a regular life where you want everything to be balanced, when that phone is ringing on a Sunday, you are not going to want to pick it up, ever. Ever. You're going to say to yourself, well, my kid's birthday, it's more important. Well, it's Thanksgiving. Well, there is no well. It's a hard line. You have to pick up the phone, and you don't have to show up that day, but you have to pick up the phone, and you have to be available so that they never think to call anybody else. You put in your number on their fridge, they walk by it every single day. And I get phone calls every day about things that are not related to my personal business, but they know that I'm there and that I am always willing to help them with advice, play therapist. That's what every small business owner is. They're really just therapists. And you're getting someone through a situation that they obviously can't get through on their own, and they are happy to pay, and they're happy to overpay for that service. It's a very, very low bar for service all across the country. I don't care where you are. New York City, Mobile, Alabama, it doesn't matter. Small town, big town, everyone's got an excuse. The truth is that people are the same everywhere. They're looking for the same thing. And if you deliver it, they are going to pay you over and over again. And they are going to be so happy that they just have someone that they can call, and that they know somebody that they could recommend and be the connection between someone who can get things done and their network of friends, and it is just going to spread. Stick with me. We got a lot more to do. So if you're interested in this kind of content, subscribe, the like button, the bell button, whatever all that stuff is, and I'll be happy to help you out. Any questions, leave in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one.